Good day. This is David for Grassroots Vegan. It's been a while since I've posted a video, and I've been busy. I'm studying for the Canadian Securities course, and in the last, I got an exam coming up next Thursday, so I've been really cramming it. It's a challenging course, especially when you're someone like myself coming from an artistic background, going into the area of finance. Um, but sure enough, to top it off, other things came into my life that made it that much more challenging to be ready for the exam. And my mother, who's 86, ended up in hospital. And so I've been having to travel back and forth to be with her, and I also work as well. So my life has been extremely busy and stressful this last couple of weeks. But I could say, how I've been able to manage that stress is, first of all, I make sure that I have a good night's sleep. That is vital. That is so important to, you cannot deprive yourself of sleep. I don't know how anybody can function on 4 hours of sleep a night. Now, I guess maybe there are some people out there that are able to do that. I've heard about this, but I need at least 7 hours sleep. So I make sure that I do get a good night's sleep, regardless of how busy my day is. The next thing is I exercise. Whether it's, if your day is really got a lot going on and you don't feel like you have time to exercise, what you even if you did half an hour for that day, that is something. It just gets the body moving, and so a good night's sleep and a regular exercise routine is important, or some kind of physical activity. And then, of course, there is fruits and vegetables. And I have to say, I find that, once you get used to eating predominantly fruits and vegetables, you've been doing it for a while, you know where to buy your produce. It really is the easiest way to eat, no matter how hectic your life becomes. And, and this is what I've realized is that, this stuff is ready-made. I don't have to cook this food. And, people are under the impression when they make a radical change in their diet that it's going to be extremely difficult to follow because of their lifestyle. And yes, there are challenges. There's social challenges, there's logistical challenges, but no matter what we eat, we've got to go somewhere to get that food. So what is more difficult to go to, let's say you're on the road, you're driving all over the place, you're busy going to meetings or whatever you may be doing, and you need to get a bite to eat. What's more difficult? To stop at McDonald's, line up and get a Big Mac, or stop at a grocery store and pick up some bananas or dates or grapes? This is food that I can bring with me. I don't have to worry about it getting cold. And it's just, I find it easier to be able to live a hectic lifestyle and eat this kind of food, fruits. And most places today, like even at the hospital, the cafeteria food, they had a pretty good selection. I could make myself a salad. There was a buffet where I could choose my own lettuce and what I wanted to add to it. And they even sold bananas. And also they sell juice as well. So um, what I'm pointing out is, like, I've been doing the 80-10-10 um, diet lifestyle for a couple of years now, over 2 years. And so that means I've just been eating predominantly fruits and vegetables with some cooked food like rice and potatoes and things like that. Um, and I've been through situations that truly would challenge any other kind of diet that you could be eating. For example, shortly after I started eating a diet of predominantly fruits and vegetables, I went through a very difficult marriage breakup that lasted about a year. And it was extremely stressful. But yet, I found I was able to manage my stress and maintain mental clarity through it, regardless of how emotionally intense it was. I also worked in landscaping for a season, and where you're dealing with physically demanding labor, long days of hard labor, and outdoors in various weather conditions, both cold and extremely hot. And again, I ate nothing but fruits and vegetables throughout the day, and I thrived on that diet. Um, Now, it's a lot of the stress that I'm experiencing now is more mental than it is physical. There's a lot of demands with my mother's situation, who is in the early stages of dementia, Alzheimer's, and has other health issues, um, and studying for the Canadian Securities course, which for me is very challenging because I'm coming from a completely different background. And so there's the challenge of keeping on top of my day, my schedule, and the mental challenge of, you know, being able to retain certain things and to be organized mentally. And again, eating the fruits and vegetables, I find it's what enables me to do this. And I don't know of any other way of eating that could have given me the strength, the motivation, and the mental clarity to get through what I'm going through now. In the past, and when I think of the some of the stressful situations that I've had to deal with in the last couple of years, in the past, I think I would have freaked out over these things. I would have, I don't know, I would have become so stressed out, it would have made me ill. But again, I'm able to cope with all the craziness in my life. And it's not all just fruits and vegetables. There is also a spiritual side. There's also an attitude side about it, a mental attitude, motivational side. But on the physical level, getting a good night's sleep, exercising, and eating a diet of predominantly fruits and vegetables will enable you to deal with high levels of stress, whether that is from physical activity, whether it's from mental activity, whether it's from the circumstances of your life putting pressure on you. Eating this way and living this way enables you to cope much better. That's my personal experience. I'm just having watermelon smoothie, straight up, nothing added, just straight watermelon for breakfast, mono meal, very nice. So, I'm still eating the fruits and vegetables. My life is crazy right now, but I'm not freaking out. I make sure that my life is well balanced and eating healthy. Have a great day. God bless, and peace be with you. Why is this not stopping? Stop. Oh.